सवरिया नैन तिहारी राह निहारे। तुम्हारी मुरलिया राग ना छेड़े, धीमे धीमे बेसुर बोले, कहती है कान्हा को बुलाओ, कान्हा के मुख सुर है मेरे, सारे सुर मुरली के मोहन, सारे सुर मुरली के मोहन, बहकत 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 जाए, आन बसो मेरे मन में सवरिया नैन तिहारी राह निहारे। आन बसो मेरे मन में सवरिया नैन तिहारी राह निहारे। श्याम रंग की प्यासी अखियाँ, श्याम रंग की प्यासी अखियाँ, बहकत 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 जाए, आन बसो मेरे मन में सवरिया। आन बसो मेरे मन में सवरिया।
ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं, भद्रकाल्ये नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्ताय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरुः स शिवः प्रोक्तः, यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः। विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत सनरो गुरुतल्पकः सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिवेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यम् द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तर्वोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावम् अखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अदितितीर्षतां तमोन्धम् संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यम् तं व्याससूनुं पयामि गुरुं मुनीनां। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे। नमो किंचन वित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda, 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 Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana, He Nath Narayana, Narayana Vasudeva. बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। We were seeing the Stuti of Brahmaji. It is written in 46 verse of 8 canto 8.5.46. Karma durvishaham yannah bhagavanstat karotihi. What is a difficult action for human being? Bhagavan can do it just without any means. Bhagavan doesn't needs any resource to convert his sankalp into action, paristhiti. So, very beautiful line, I like this. Karma durvishaham yannah. Yannah means for us. Asmakam. For us, that action which is very difficult, you are very easy to do it because we have very finite knowledge, finite Shakti, but Bhagavan can do it without any external means also. But why Bhagavan will do is mentioned in the next verse. Next verse is very important, you have to take it. ठीक कर सकते हैं उसमें. So क्लेश भूरि अल्प साराणि कर्माणि विफलानि वा देहिनां विषयार्थानां न तथैव अर्पितं त्वयि. क्लेश भूरि, lot of, bhuri means lot of difficulties are there when you start doing an action for a particular fruit. For getting one job, so much work is done. For getting one marriage, so much work is done. For getting one house, so much of work is done. So much of hard work is done. In shifting the house or in getting the house, you need money. And what you get? Alpasarani. Alp means less fruit is there. Very less joy is there. Maybe more sorrow is there. You put so much of effort and you get very less dividend. Input is so much, and this is what happens, I have seen with the relations also. What my experience is, you give so much of time to some person and from him you hardly get any joy. It's an added liability. Better to get rid of them. So, Klesh Bhuri, baat karo roz, talk to them, maintain them, wish them on their birthdays, give time to them, explain to them, elder or younger, or contemporaries, मिलता कुछ नहीं. Alpsarani. Don't feel bad. I'm not saying for you. But I'm telling you, कुछ नहीं मिलता आपको. If you go with the expectation that he will go, if you do as a worship of God, that's another matter. Then you will not be caught by the person. But parents invest so much of time on children, money on children. They take them to the school, college, admit them, drop them, fetch them. Invest so much of money. For little money to be offered somewhere, they are very, very stingy. But for parents, for children, they just throw the money. He wants to go to America, laga do uske liye. They take loan and they send. For hospitalization, for medical aid, so much of actions you do just for maintaining 2-3 people. Out of them, one will definitely be foolish. So, क्लेश भूरी. मिला क्या आपको? चाखन लागे रुई उड़ गई, हाथ कछु नहीं आयो. ये संसार फूल सेवर की, सुंदर देखी लुभायो. This is like the cotton flower. Somebody got attracted to pick it and taste it. As he was plucking, all the threads vanished in the air. So you give time to people, energy to people, so-called love to people, so-called attention, so-called money, and you will get solid pain at the end of the day. So later you realize the same time I should have given to jap, my studies of scriptures, my pending puja. I could have been more quieter person. More fast you realize, more wiser you are. If you don't realize, next birth is waiting for you. Dog's birth, cat's turk. Bird you were showing, bird's birth. Baby bird. Now your attention is on baby bird from cat. Gone, flew away. Attention is there. You have very strong vasana of animal and birds. It won't go. Karmani. Klesh bhuri. Alpasarani. Or you open a factory, or you go for a job. 8 hours you give in your job. 9 hours you give in a job. You give in traveling from one country to another country. You walk. You sit in the airport for 1 hour before the flight, 1 hour after the flight, stand in immigration. So big businessmen. They are big businessmen. They are traveling. They are globetrotters. You see how much busy the airport is. The morning flights, international flights. And many of them are on a business trip. Frequent flyers they are. How do I know? There is a small bag they have. They don't have a big bag. So, क्लेश भूरी, अल्प सारा, छोटा सा बैग, मतलब वापस आएंगे जल्दी. People like me have a big bag is there. बेचारे इतनी मेहनत करते हैं. क्लेश भूरी अल्प साराणी. और सुनो, यही नहीं. Brahma ji is saying, Karmani viphalani va. They may get opposite fruit also. Vifal means failure. Safal means success. Vifal ho gaye. So they get opposite fruit also. Very rarely children give joy. Very rarely. If you see, even if the son is okay, son-daughter is a problem, daughter-in-law is a problem. Daughter is okay, son-in-law is a problem. Very rare. So around that you will definitely have sorrows. Very rarely job is a very happy place. Very rarely marriages work. Very rarely. I have been to the world, no? Therefore I am telling you. I see all the couples and work out how much joy is there. सब देखते रहता है. भगवान ने आँख दिया है, so I see the world with open eyes. विफलानी वा, विफल हो गया. देही नाम, the adjective of देही नाम, विषय आर्ता नाम, who are distressed by sense objects. कभी ये चाहिए, कभी वो चाहिए. This is required for the eyes is required. Then I require a tablet, not tablet, that tablet, computer tablet. Then I require my what is it called? Particular shirt I required. कभी कुछ. भूख है ऐसे ही. भूख मरती नहीं इसकी. विषय means विषम याति. Visham pratiyati, who takes you to poison is called Vishay. One place I was reading, Visheshena Sayati, who kills you, that is called Vishay. Who takes you to poison, who kills you, second Vyutpatti. Third Vyutpatti is Seeing Dhatu is there. Seeing, that means to stitch. One which stitches you, fourth conjugation Dhatu is there. One which stitches you with something and you cannot get out at will. Like this when I'm not giving example of holocaust. Your mind will get disturbed. So, Dehi Naam Vishayarta Naam. इतना काम करने का ये फल है. Working for child. I went to dentist. So for the child I am going to the dentist. You sit there for half an hour, 1 hour. Then dentist will open. Then 1 hour he will take. Then coming back. Therefore he has put lot of poster that how you should not have a dental problem. But who reads it? Nobody reads it. They read it because time is there. Because a patient treated is a customer lost. क्यों भाई, है ना? नदीरा से पूछो डेंटिस्ट क्या है? They treat the patient. Patient treated, customer lost. Bhai, if you have option between optometric and dentist, always choose dentist. Because eyes are only 2 and 2 are 32. So more possibility of this is there. So Dehi naam, Vishayarta naam. फिर taking the dog to the park. Dog वालों की बात सुन लो जरा साहब. Who is taking who? Sometime you don't know. So then they, half an hour, 1 hour it takes to, what is it called? Leash that it takes. Dog is also there. They will not come here to visit me half an hour, 1 hour. If I say, bhai, the garden is again growing, trim it. वो time नहीं रहेगा. But they will take the dog for walk. कोई पुण्य नहीं मिलेगा उससे. You will become dog only next birth. Because you are thinking a lot about dog. And booking next birth. Oh my God, yes, और प्यार करो. So देही नाम विषयार्था नाम, ये क्या खिंचाई किया ब्रह्मा जी ने. This is how whole life passes. Running around, panting, earning, कुछ मिला ना बेकार से. मट्टी इकट्ठा किया तुमने, स्टील इकट्ठा किया, एल्यूमिनियम इकट्ठा किया. तुमने घर नहीं बनाया, तुमने मट्टी इकट्ठा किया, सीमेंट इकट्ठा किया, आयरन इकट्ठा किया. क्या मिल गया उससे तुमको? पंचमहाभूत इकट्ठा कर लिया. भाई, in one place Bhagavata, the definition of कर्म is very beautiful. बोले तत्कर्म यत यया हरितोषणम सा विद्या या विमुक्तया. Find out where it is. Let me see. बोले what is कर्म? तत्कर्म येन हरितोषणम. That is action through which God is fulfilled. बस. And that is knowledge, that is upasana, which liberates. बहुत अच्छा लगा. यत कर्म येन हरितोषणम. So now last quarter is beautiful. You underline that last quarter. So action will always make you very tired, make you very exhausted, make you attached, and you will give a lot of time, energy, and you won't get anything. Therefore, I always say, please don't waste your time in people. And don't waste your time in overworking. And don't waste your time in overreading anything. You will not get anything. You will be not wasting your time. And if you don't believe me, please do it at your own will and see the result. Next line I like a lot. Next quote. Na tatha ev arpitan tvai. देखो कितना अच्छा है. Each and everything. And to take the petrol also in the car, you have to stand in some time in the queue, or you in the petrol station you have to stand. Then he will come. Then you will say, okay, give me 10 liters. How many liters you take at a time? 10 liter? Huh? Okay, 40 liters you can take maximum. Minimum half? 1 liter. You can take 1 liter. Minimum. पैसा नहीं है. Money is not there. 1 liter दे दो. Free में दे दो. He can't give in free 1 liter. No. Okay. So 1 liter is how much? 15 rand. Huh? 20 rand. 1 liter is there. Okay. It doesn't give free. 1 liter you give 20, 120, 250 milliliter free. ऐसा नहीं है. Not like that. Okay. जैसे when you go to vegetable market, धनिया फ्री दे दो थोड़ा सा. पुदीना मिर्ची डाल दो ऊपर से. कितना खड़ा होना पड़ता है, कितनी पढ़ाई करते हैं बच्चे. दे वर्क हार्ड, दे रन अराउंड, दे माय गॉड क्या मिलता है. आँख सूख जाती है. दे स्टडी, दे वर्क इन द प्रोजेक्ट्स. And do people work you are doing now? Do people work? Even if work is till complete pension will be remaining that. And let me know what you get. But next quarter, please underline it. Na tatha eva arpitan tvai. Whatever action is offered to you, neither you get little fruit, neither it is failure. Na tatha eva arpitan tvai. Means what? भागवत में ऐसी बातें लिखी रहती, मन प्रसन्न हो जाता है. देखो एक बात ध्यान दो. When we act, when we work, so what happens in the work? You know that you have an image about the fruit. You have sukh is in my mind. I am earning money and I will get joy. And you also know this sukh is for my son, daughter, wife, family or myself. एक मन में पिक्चर होती कि वो सुखी हो जाए. आई एम वर्किंग, आई एम अर्निंग सो दैट आई कैन गेट money for joy. Every action and result you want joy. There are two things. One is joy, other is for whom joy is there. Supposing you are going to the market to purchase. Supposing my bhiksha is there. And before bhiksha you are going to the market to purchase salads, vegetables. So when you are going like that, in your mind, I am there. And the fruit is there. You must have experience. So you experience that I am, Swamiji is coming and therefore this fruit he will like or this vegetable he will like or salad. You want to give joy and there is a fruit called Swamiji. My figure is always in your mind. When we are purchasing, my figure is there. What he will like or he will not take. Let me see, honey is there or not in this? No honey. Honey is there or not? No. Take away. Honey नहीं लेते वो. अच्छा हाँ और this is fine. Yes, this pecan nut is there. This is Brazil nut. This is almond is there or this salad is there. Okay, that he will take. So you want, there is shape of me. Right? Supposing is your son daughter, you have shape of son daughter. Grandson, supposing you somebody's child is born and you say he's called me for the first time, let me take something. I don't want to go empty-handed. So you take, then you find out how old is he? Well, he is 1 month old. So you go and you ask, is there a 1 month old pant shirt? What is it called? Pant shirt? Baby suit. So baby suit. So you ask for baby suit and he will say, yes, I have, this is for 1 month, 2 months. So you have that in your mind. That is baby suit, he will. So give me 2 baby suit. Take 4 at least. No, baby will grow. So I'll come again. Baby will grow, then it will be short. So, and I cannot use it. So it's a baby suit, so I'm grown up. This pant I can use as my handkerchief. So the whole hand, he fits in my whole arms actually. So I can use as a handkerchief. But anyway, so whatever karma you do, you have a sukh and you have an imagined person for whom you are doing that. इसको पकड़ना बस. इसमें जो trick की बात है, what is important thing is there, that whose shape is there, God as a antaryami, He is the phaldaata. You cannot order the fruit has to come to you from God. Now he has seen that he wants the fruit for baby or for any person. But problem is, whatever karma ghatak you are using, whatever components of the karma you are using body, you are using qualification, you are using money, you are using your education, you are using contact, all was of the God and from the God. But the fruit that is coming from your action, you want it for very small. This is where there is a discrepancy between getting and giving. And this is where the struggle of life starts. And therefore yesterday I said that more is the distance between cause and effect in your life, more you will struggle to live. Because that fruit which you are creating joy, that joy is for finite, but one who gave you because of which you are able to give, that you are giving it to small thing and not to God. And therefore God sees that you should not get very big fruit. This is where I want to emphasize. He will see that even if you get some good outer money, you will not get inner peace. You will not get that joy. वो तो नहीं आएगा आपके पास. More important is that what fruit I created. If I had the picture of Lord, happiness, and Lord is all pervasive, then that action becomes effortless and the fruit is very big. And this is the difference between Kauravas fighting and Pandavas fighting. When Kauravas were fighting, Duryodhan and Dushasan and Karn wanted to kill Pandavas and have the kingdom of Hastinapur. But when Pandavas were fighting, Arjun was fighting, in his mind, kingdom only was not there. He wanted the fruit that Krishna should be happy and he should live with me. With this simple shape in the mind, before doing the action and during doing the action, the fruit get altered. Something will be a source of joy and sorrow is not because of anything, it is because of what was you doing, what was your intention. That is the main thing. And therefore the word is written, na tathaiva arpitam tvai. Maybe sometime you do an action and it failed outside. When I was with Gurudev, I used to see many projects didn't work. It failed. Not that all the project worked. It didn't work. Sometimes this was closed, this ashram was closed, this trust is dissolved. Lot of things used to happen. But there was nothing, unfulfillment in mind was not there in him. Because the purpose was to please the God. Purpose is not Jagat Kendrit or Parivar Kendrit or Ahankar Kendrit. The prayojan should not be for something finite. Who said what, who did not do, who cooperated, who didn't cooperate is not an issue. Issue is you went out for what? For whom you went out? Who was the recipient? Who was the addressee? Who was the sambodhya in your karma? Supposing you cooked the food, you went to the market, you prepared the vegetable and prepared the salad, prepared all the food, and I have come and I have eaten. Ultimately you see my face or you ask, did you like it? Or you find out from others, did Swamiji was happy about that. The whole process took 3-4 days, but I came for half an hour. But that half an hour, that is the end fruit that you want. बोले you will only come for half an hour. Okay, 1 hour कर देते हैं, उसमें कौन सी बात है. Point is not how much you did, what you did, where you ran, how much you qualification, how big is your house, how big is your family. Point is that how effortless, how quiet, how tensionless, how anxietyless your work are. That means who is doing your work and who is receiving your work. And I'll tell you very good psychology. Psychology, I'll tell you. Supposing, I heard when I was in Indore, so many times it happens somebody says, I'll cook for you. And something fell down. Somebody came to cook for me in my kitchen. Dhadam se awaaz. And I saw that something had fallen down and that person also is in anxiety I said, what, are you fine? When somebody is working for you, the one question comes that he's okay. You want to, can I do something for you? When you are working for God, how can God keep away? Batao acha. A small child is there, some small baby child is there. And he said, Daddy, I want to feed you today. Today is your birthday. He is 2-year-old, 1.5, 2-year-old. Right? He said to Mummy, I will make something. So he made, Mummy said, don't make anything, I will give you banana. Feed banana. And you mash the banana. And he mashed it somehow. very small. Huh? And he stood up and he is feeding the mother, feeding the father. I will feed you. And by feeding, his hand is not coming close to the mouth of the father. And his hand is not able to put the spoon directly in the mouth of the father. But he is struggling to put the spoon in the mouth of the father. Now you tell me, father will not hold his hand and put it in my mouth and say thank you. He is not able to mash it properly. So again he tries, and he again father helps him in mashing. Father holds his hand and holds his hand and puts in his mouth only. How can father, who is seeing that my baby is only 2 years, he is struggling and he will not help? So when you do the karma for God, after that, I can tell you from all my experiences that God takes over. Only thing is, after the action, before the action, you tell to God, God, after the action, I will see you. I want you. I want you. I want dispassion. I want devotion. I want you. Whatever is my closeness with you, after the action, we both should be more closer. Whatever my mistakes are there after the action, will you forgive those mistakes? Till you forgive those mistakes, I'll again act. I don't want to see who has done, who has said what to me. This makes the action successful. And therefore in Mahabharata, this you heard so many times, Pandavas were very less in number and less expert also. There are 7 Akshauhini Sena and Kauravas were 11. Big difference. And all big people were here with Kauravas. But none of them could overpower Bhagavan Krishna. Because the Pandavas did not want the kingdom straight away. He said, no, if Krishna blesses, then Krishna will give us the kingdom. I mean, if you read Mahabharata, Bhagavan Krishna went to Pandavas. He said, what you want? Yudhishthira said, whatever you say. He said, supposing you don't get a whole kingdom, is it okay if you get 5 villages? He said, yes. Krishna, you are happy. He said, supposing you don't get 5 villages, 1 village we can make 5 parts in it. He said, that is also fine. He said, supposing we don't get one village, can we get 1 house with 5 rooms? He said, yes. Imagine the amount of surrender and amount of santosh there. He said, supposing we don't have 5 room, we can have 1 big place, 1 room. Can we put 5 places in that? He said, yes. And this is where Bhagavan went as a messenger. If they were greedy, they said, no, I will not compromise. I'll only want whole Hastinapur. It was mine also. I only made Indraprastha. Indraprastha was made by Pandavas, which Kauravas occupied. Indraprastha was a barren land. And therefore they got the victory. Any action successful or failure, you got the money, but money will be for whom? You got a child. Having a child is not a problem. For whom? You got a wife or husband. For whom? That will make your work easy and difficult. You got a body for whom? I don't want for myself. इसको समझना. And the fruit means 2 fruit, outer situation and inner quietude. Sometimes you do the action, everything is very outside good, but inside is disturbed mind, you don't feel happy about it. Sometimes outside you feel, inside is very good. And therefore it is very important to keep a shape of God. And while keeping the shape of God, when you offer that action, supposing you are coming to ashram, On the way only you remember that I am going to the ashram, I will see Swamiji. If Swamiji is there. On the way only you start remembering me. नहीं होता ऐसा. क्यों भाई? अधीर. On the way you thought, na, that we'll see Swamiji. You didn't think. You have to think. Who else is there? I mean, who else means if you have a love for somebody, you start seeing that. Or you're going to the shop, or when you go for in the pavilion in the 6 o'clock when you went for lunch on the birthday, pavilion you went, no? Where was that? Pavilion. Pavilion with the family, your sister and sister. When you went there, on the way you only think, what will I order? Let me order on phone only because they take a lot of time. Paneer tikka, please order. Dal makhani order. Aloo jeera order kar do rasa. Tin roof ice cream order. That doesn't take time to prepare. Because roof is everywhere. Tin roof, pata hai? Tin roof, nahi pata. मैं इनको tin roof नहीं पता बताने की get some tin roof. Sandhya get tin roof for her. I don't take any ice cream, etc. I'm cool. Koshki also takes sometimes, once in a blue moon. You take, I know that. You do cheating also. Occasionally, that is called cheat day. अरे खा लो एक दिन को मरना तो है ऐसे सोच के आदमी खा लेता है. So now when your destination is I don't want. न तथा एव अर्पितं त्वयि. हमें इतना अच्छा लगता है ये sentence. I mean effortlessness during the action and after the action. हमें बस आप चाहिए, हमें और कुछ नहीं चाहिए. I don't want anybody, I don't want any fame, I don't want any money. And whatever money you give, that also I'll offer it to you. हमें कुछ भी दो, आप आओ हमारे पास, हमसे मिल जाओ. हमें और नहीं चाहिए कुछ. Everything is secondary for me. And then you see that how action becomes a, when these players go sometimes, big players, cricketers. I read some interview. So when Sachin is going or Virat is going for batting, so they ask, what is in your mind when you cross the pavilion? They say whole India. It's not my record. Sometimes I don't remember also how much I have scored also. Sometimes I'm not seeing this. There's a big scoreboard on the field. Electronic scoreboard is there. So I don't see that also. I have to make India win. That is what makes them inspired. If you feel, no, I was insulted, it's not the question. Hanumanji, when he went to Lanka, I told you, he was kicked. I mean, he was put when he was like an animal, he was bound. Mohi na kachu bandhai kai laja, kincha nij prabhu kar kaja. Kincha nij prabhu kar kaja means I am not ashamed of being tied. I will be working for my Lord. Marahi charan karahi bahasi. They were kicking him. But the Hanumanji didn't get upset about him. In his mind, Ram Kaj was there. That somehow I have to tell the news of Sitaji and make Sitaji comfortable and take the news of Sitaji to Ramji and take away his sorrow. That was the only thing. Other things are secondary. Supposing somebody is angry, somebody is reverential, my father, my mother, my teacher, and I write one chapter of Bhagavad Gita 15 times. While writing 15 times, all the effort is that when he will see me, when he will see that I have written this 15 times, he will forgive me. That is the only thing. No? So night I made a mistake, 8 o'clock. So my teacher, supposing got angry, thank God my teacher never got angry with me. This was my good fortune. He was always smiling, seeing me. But if some teacher get angry and you write 15 chapter 15 times, well, is there no smaller chapter? Smaller chapter, 12th is easier, or 12th is only because the 15 chapter long shlokas are there. Okay, 12 chapter you like. 12 times? No, not like that. 15 chapter, 15 times, or 12 chapter 15 times. When you are writing it, and you write it, all through your writing, you have only one intention. May my mistake, he should forget that I am very bad. He should not be troubled by my thought. Am I right, no? So all the action is to create an impression in the God that I am acting, I am working hard, not to get outside thing, but what wrong I have done, through which you don't open me. You know, when somebody upset, he doesn't open up. How are you? Okay. All fine. How's your family? Okay. It is very hot today. Yes. What is your opinion? What do you think the climate will be there in a few days? Other person is trying to bring out some. Don't know. Have you not seen the weather report? No, I don't see weather report. You don't see. Have you eaten today? Yes. What? Food. He's not opening up. He's not divulging everything. Loving means opening up. How are you? I'm fine. And you? You ask one question, whole hour will go in the answer. This happens. When I ask a question to somebody, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? I didn't see you since long. Acha, last night I was remembering you. Acha, before going to sleep, I kept your photograph. And in the dream you came. And unending answers. Answer khatm hi ho raha hai. And that photograph, I slept. So the photograph came in my dream. And I don't know, as if what happened. Then I got up, I just went and I just saw. I just wanted to talk to you. You are okay? You are fine? Yes. Your health issues? No issues? No. Well, any planning for the future trips? When is the date? No, still not. Even a president takes faster to decide. No, I've not got the answer from where I'm wanting. Therefore, I'm waiting. It's not in my head. Okay. Sorry. So, when the person loves you, he talks a lot. He opens up. My issue, I had a back problem last night. This side I had a pain. So I got up and I put that balm which you had given me. What is it called? What is it called? That you had given, that tube. Huh? Anika. Anika. So that is for sports or something. It heals. I had put that and it was, after Anika, I was Eka. So, आप बात करते हो. If God loves me, and supposing you are sad, how can you see? A loving husband can't see the wife sad. She will be, come, he said, what happened? Or loving wife cannot see the husband sad. Mother cannot see the child sad. अगर भगवान खुश तो तुरंत आ जाते. Because he doesn't come. Because he is seeing that I am doing some mistakes I am doing. And therefore my action is to say sorry to God. My action is to please Him. Action's purpose is to reduce distance between me and God. Action is to reduce the distance why I am not getting your vision. Or why not I am getting the realization of self. Action is not to complete a job and task. It's a tough task, master. Achha? Tough. When going gets tough gets going. Tough, you will ultimately have puff and cough. टफ से नहीं मतलब Has it made your heart softer? It is more issue. It is not important how tough you are. Even the rickshaw puller is tough. Even the auto person is tough in the sun who works. In Calcutta, I used to go. The rickshaw is pulled by the human person. Human rickshaws are there. I don't know you know or not. You sit there and rickshaw, he is pulling very tough. And you don't know, you feel he cannot go, but he can take you. He's quite tough. Tough gets going. Tough नहीं बात है कि have you come closer to God? Has your ability to do jap is more? Are you more sweeter in your puja now? Have you become more sweeter beyond your Guru? Have you become more obedient? Have you become more quieter? Have you become more self-controlled? Have you become more meditative? Have you become more austere? That is a sign that God is coming inside you. Has your faith increased? You feel more emotional about God. That is to say, the action is to say sorry. I did a mistake, I am writing Guru Gita, or I am writing Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namah, as you wrote. Or you wrote no, or somebody wrote 15 chapter. Or somebody wrote, some things they wrote. I am sorry. Somebody filled the whole book saying I am sorry. Whole book, whole copy, here only. Who is there, I won't tell. But whole copy was there, I am sorry. So in one line, 3 times, I am sorry. हमने कहा तो बड़ा मेहनत किया इसने. पूरी कॉपी फुल हो गई. Not that the copy paste is there. Don't do such work on computer. It has to be manual. Action is to come closer to God, na? And you will feel lighter. Don't want small things. I want biggest. Na tathaev arpitam tai. I hope the shlok is much more clear. For world you work, you slog, they will not recognize you. हमें तो यहाँ तक लगता है कि लोगों के लिए जान भी दे दो ना तो भी कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. My conclusion is, even if you give your life for Jeev, he will not recognize. You talk to him whole day, still he will say, you did not give me time. You give all money, still he will say, he will forget. His memory is very short. कुछ समझता नहीं है, nobody will understand. People are small-hearted. Don't work for Jeev and don't work for Jagat. You will get frustrated. कोई नहीं समझेगा. Nobody will know your pains, that what you went to get this for him. Nobody will understand you. And in this effort to make him understand, you will lose your peace. Navamah karma kalpopi viphala ishwararpitah kalpate purushaseshah satma daido hitah. This also should be underlined. This also should be ticked, because this is the important word. You should leave it when possible. Where is written? टिक कर लो भाई, संकोच हो रहा है. पेन ही नहीं लाए. पेन भी दें क्या? ना अवमह कर्म कल्पोपि. Kalp means karma bhas. Little action. If you do for God, Viphlaishwar arpita, it will not be useless. Little action. हम तो बोलते हैं offer one flower only. If you can't do puja, offer flower. You know, when I go to foreign countries or I'm on a trip, I take dry tulsi always. Lot of dry tulsis I have. So somewhere I can't get flower. I have the airport, or I went to some hotel, or I went to somebody's house. He has no flower. He's in 12th floor. अब कहाँ उसको पता नहीं कि फ्लावर. अब now beforehand I tell, please get flower, please get milk, please get curd. Whole list is there. Whole puja list goes. Sometimes that is 2 flowers they brought. मारेंगे तुमको. 2 flower ला रहे हो तुम. 2 flower तुम्हारे ऐसे आचमन में चला जाते हैं ऐसे करने में. Then I use my tulsi, dry tulsi is there. हाँ? एक तो चढ़ाओ कुछ आप. ना अवम means small. लिटिल स्मॉल. कर्म कल्प, कर्माभास. आप कुछ भी दो उसको, विफला, it is not, it will not give you any bad fruit. This is the secret. How much? And therefore I always say, please keep the inner thought, inner hygiene and inner sanctity is very important. We are very much after hygiene, sanctity, sanitizer, dhalana, dimaka. Mental sanity and intellectual sanctity. No. And what is sanity? When you wash your hand, you don't feel anything should be in your hand. Hand is absolutely neat, clean. Then you wipe also. It is absolutely, even soap should go away. So other than God, nothing should be there. That is called mental sanctity. And sanctity and sanity. Anything other than God is your dirt. If soap is also in the hand, not a good example, still you see it's a dirty hand. You can't use it for eating. You cannot use it for even driving. It has to be absolutely neat hand. So anything other than God in your mind is your mistake. Something is bugging this. It is bugging me. Or I'm getting a lot of joy with my daughter. Joy with my son. Joy with my father-in-law. Joy with my son-in-law. Or joy with something. Or I'm very unhappy with you. Or happy. This is all you are unhygienic mentally. You are unhygienic mentally. You have a mental COVID. You have. And because of that, you will be dying. You are dying right now only. To mar gaye already. Kalpate purushasya. And देखो, for Bhagavan, Atma Dait. Dait means Priyatam. Dait word where it comes? Dait word. Dait Drishyatam. Gopi Gita. Oh, I don't know. I was thinking which chapter of Gita. Nowhere in Gita comes that don't word. So Hita, he is the one who takes care of me. Kalpate purushasya sa atma daita, he is a lover. हमने बोला ना, he is a lover God. He talks, he feels, he is thinking about me. If somebody does something wrong and he has to say sorry. And not that you do this much wrong and say this much sorry. You should do this much wrong, you have to say accordingly, prashchit should be as per your mistake. You do big mistake and say sorry once, it won't work. हम लोग मिस्टेक जन्म जन्म से कर रहे हैं. यथा हि स्कंद साक्षाखानां तरोर्मूलावसेचनम् एवं आराधनं विष्णोः सर्वेषामात्मनश्च हि. As when you water the root, all the branches, all the leaves are watered. You don't need to water every leaf. Everything will be fresh. Similarly, when you do Aradhana of Lord, every being is worshipped. Understand this. And therefore you know the story. The story of Draupadi. Draupadi had Aksha Patra. And when she ate one small saag, what you called here, what? क्या बोलते हैं? Herbs. यहाँ साग का herbs बोलते हैं. When you little, everybody was full. And this is what happened. One day Bhagavan Krishna was drinking milk from Yashodaji's breast. He was drinking and drinking. Yashodaji thought, itna chota bachcha is drinking too much, so he may not have a stomach ache later on. So she forcefully dissociated him from her breast. Forcefully. When forcefully she did, Bhagavan yawned. And in the yawning, he saw, Ma, you are not Krishna Janani, you are Jagat Janani now. You are the mother of the whole world. Evam Aradhanam Vishnoho. You need not please everybody. Everybody is pleased with Swami Vivekananda. Everybody is pleased with Raman Maharshi. Everybody is pleased with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Everybody is pleased with Shankaracharya. Everybody is pleased with the Tapan Maharaj. Because they worship the God and whole world got the fruit of that. We are like the branches. Everybody gets. When he is not happy, everybody will not be happy. जहाँ पर नाथ करहु तुम दाया, ताहि सदा शुभ कुशल निरंतर। सोई विजयी विनयी गुण सागर, तासु सुजस त्रैलोक उजागर। सुर नर मुनि प्रसन्नता ऊपर, एवरीबडी इज हैप्पी। इफ योर इनसाइड थिंग इज नॉट ओके, एवरीथिंग विल बी रॉन्ग। याद रखना इस बात को। इफ योर इनर फैब्रिक, इफ योर कोर इज नॉट ओके, लॉट ऑफ एनिमीज विल बी अराउंड। But I didn't say anything to him. I don't know why he's unhappy on me. I did not do anything wrong, neither I fought with him, neither I said anything bad to him, neither I replied back. I kept quiet. I'm not replying back also. I don't know why he is anti me. I don't know. I just don't know what wrong I have done. If he can talk to me one day, let us clear the matter. But I think if I talk, I'll also lose my temper. I don't know why he's so upset. I'm so quiet. I never answer back. I just want to be in my room. I don't know why they don't like me. What wrong I have done? ऐसे कई लोग, कोई पसंद ही नहीं करता उनको. Nobody likes them. Very few like them. And some are there, they hardly do anything, still everybody likes him. You wonder, everybody is after him. In family also you see, many people are there, chacha, mama, dada. Some will be there who is loved more in the family. And some are there, nobody likes them. Within family of 10 people I'm talking. Everywhere the same rule is there. It's not the amount of work you do. It's not the good job you have. It's not the good profession you have. Is that connection hai kya wahan se? Is the source watered? Has the source been watered? Yatha hi skanda shakhanan taror moola vasechanam. Itne अच्छे श्लोक हैं. My book, you know what? My book is full underline and full markers. Yeah, but I will not allow you. You can't see that. You can't see my book. आप मेन को छोड़ के सब कुछ कर रहे हो. Supposing I go to ashram, other than Gurudev, I make everybody happy. ये कोई बात हुई? If I go to the ashram, the first attempt is I will see Gurudev if he is there or not. First let me meet him, then I will. Like when you come to the ashram, first you go to the temple and have darshan, and then start. Main को हटा के काम कर रहे हो. Every shakti will come from him. Every incident will happen through his grace. In every particle he is seated as a doer. He can destroy it. He can make it happen. He can make something unhappening or not happen. वो क्या करेगा वो आप नहीं पता है आपको. एवं आराधनम विष्णोः सर्वेषाम् आत्मनश्चहि. You know what? आत्मनश्चहि अपनी आराधना है. आराधना of Lord is your आराधना. सर्वेषाम दो बोला, आत्मनश्च, अच्छा is there. Of all and of me also you are worshipping you like that. आराधनम विष्णु. Don't you have to go to please everybody. बोले तो पूजा, बोले स्वामी जी हम पूजा नहीं करते सबकी. I do मानव पूजा is माधव पूजा. This is one statement I have been hearing. I just serve the people, that is the puja of the God. No, puja separately, that is also serving everybody. The vibration, if you do some puja of the God, it goes to other people's mind also. This is the power of saint. His thoughts are so beautiful that when he's wherever he's there, Shankaracharya, Vasundhara Punyavatim Chaina. You know, it is written that live there where saints are living. Because of their punya you will be saved. If you read in Shiv Puran, it is there was a famine coming. And Gautam Rishi was there, Gautam Rishi, husband of Ahilya. He was the only one who was doing Aradhana. In whole famine area, that was the only place where water was there. And there is where Triambakeshwar is there. ये तो शक्ति है संत की. एवं आराधनम, अंडरलाइन करना है उसको. वो भगवान नहीं प्रसन्न है. बिकॉज therefore whatever action you do, when you talk to somebody or when you are feeding a person around you, I'm not feeding a poorer person. I am worshipping the God in the person. I'm not talking to you, the individual. I am worshipping God through my words. Why? To lessen the distance between you and me. You are not coming and revealing the self. That means you are not happy completely. How can you tolerate the unhappy God? When you love a lot somebody, you can't tolerate his unhappiness. This is a sign of love. If somebody is distant and he is not happy, who bothers? Well, your neighbor is not happy with you, Swamiji. Never matter. Who bothers? The road 703, this butter 1578, he is not happy with you. Another doesn't matter. But if my mother is not happy, if my father is not happy, if my guru is not happy, I think I should die at that day. I pray to God only. If my guru is unhappy, either he should be very happy or I should die. There is nothing I don't want to live after that. इतनी तीव्रता होती है. Love means urgency to make your Lord happy. When you don't love, it's not an urgent matter. You're not in a hurry. You're not in a hurry when you don't love. When you are not having hunger, you're not in a hurry to eat. When you have hunger, you have a hurry to eat. Namastubhyam anantaya दुर्वितर्क आत्म कर्मणे निर्गुणाय गुणेशाय सत्वस्थाय च सांप्रतम. बोले विष्णु भगवान, हमसे गलती हो गई. प्लीज एक्सप्रेस. प्लीज डोंट हाइड. आइए ना. दुर्वितर्काय. दुर्वितर्क, वी कैन नॉट डू वितर्क ऑन यू. आत्म कर्मणे निर्गुणाय गुणेशाय. यू आर विदाउट गुण एंड यू आर द ईश्वर ऑफ ऑल गुणास. देखो, एक तरफ निर्गुण एक तरफ सगुण निराकार. सत्वस्थाय एंड यू आर इन सत्वगुण. सांप्रतम, एट दिस टाइम प्लीज कम. प्लीज डोंट बी अपसेट विद इंद्र. ही इज लिटिल लूज सम टाइम. बच्चा है, ठीक हो जाएगा, ठीक हो जाएगा, माफ कर दीजिए. अगेन आई विल प्रे. दिस इज व्हाट गजेंद्र डिड. Whole effort of the karma is that he should unveil bhakti. आप वैराग दे दीजिए, आप ज्ञान दे दीजिए, आप श्रद्धा दे दीजिए, आप प्यार दे दीजिए. Give me self-control, give me love, give me jap, give me puja, give me more attention so that I can love you. Give me more purity. हमें कुछ नहीं चाहिए. When you go to Guru, you don't want a physical object. You don't want salary. You don't want money. You don't want food. You want his pleasing nature. And then, when Brahmaji worshipped, Tesham avirabhut rajan sahasra arko udayadutihi. Then Om Namo Narayanaye, Om Namo Narayanaye, Om Namo Narayanaye, Om Namo Narayanaye. भगवान विष्णु आ गए. क्षीराब्धि शयना नारायणा. याद है भजन है? हाँ, फिर क्षीराब्धि शयना नारायणा. वो भगवान प्रकट हो. तो देखे ना, कर्म इज नॉट टू गेट आउट. डोंट गेट स्क्रैप्स. डोंट बिल्ड स्क्रैप्स. डोंट कलेक्ट सीमेंट एंड स्टोन्स एंड मड. फर्नीचर. डोंट गेट गुड वुड. श्री लक्ष्मी रमना नारायणा. क्षीराब्धि शयना नारायणा. Shri Lakshmi Ramana Narayana Narayana Hari Narayana Vaikuntha Vasa Narayana. बड़ी चीज छुपा के जाओ ना. You have to leave the world. क्या छोटी चीज छुपा के जाना. Therefore, for Mahatmas, we have Shodashi, Utsav, Nirvana Utsav. He is not called Tirahi and there is nothing mourning. Why? Because he got very big thing in life and then he left the body. Dhan hai that leaving the body is fulfilled. We'll see it tomorrow. Hari Om. Om Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki Jai. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. 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 Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva.